Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing another Empties video. I was looking back and I swore that my Empties video, like my latest one, was way more recent. And I looked back and it was like 4 days after my birthday that I uploaded it. So it's been a while. It's been a little over 2 months. So I have a lot of stuff here to get through. Some new stuff, some old stuff. I've got coffee. It's gonna be good. We're gonna talk trash. We're gonna talk the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm gonna go ahead and section all of this stuff off and then we're gonna jump into it. All right, so I've sectioned everything off. We've got quite a few things to talk about here. As usual, we're gonna go makeup first, skincare, body care, like miscellaneous care. We've got some laundry stuff, hair care. Let's go ahead and jump into the makeup. So first we've got the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. Not gonna spend too long on this, never really do. I've talked about it multiple times how it's my favorite, so I always am pretty much out of this every single time I do an Empties video. It's great, very customizable coverage, very customizable to like different skin types. So I think many people would love this. So the next thing I wanna talk about is the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I have a bone to pick with Essence. I'm pretty sure they've discontinued this. I just talked about this, just demonstrated how I used it in a Vlogmas episode where I showed my 10-minute makeup routine video. This is probably my second favorite foundation next to the L'Oreal one. I love it, so easy to work with, best applied with fingers, and I went to repurchase it, and on Ulta they only have a few shades left, and it's way discounted, like half price. Checked on Essence's website, can't find it anywhere. Ordered a couple of backups on Amazon. I didn't want to order too many because I would never be able to use them before they like expired, but yeah, Essence. I just don't understand why you would discontinue this. Everybody that I've watched or heard talk about it has loved it, so I don't understand the thought process behind discontinue it because it is so good and it was like literally only $6. So why do companies always discontinue their best products? So now I've got a couple of primers. First, we're going to talk about this NYX Plump Right Back primer. I love this. I've had it in various different Empties videos. I think it's a little underrated. I do think it's pretty expensive, which is probably why it's so overlooked. It's like $17, but I think it's better than the e.l.f. Hydro Grip one. I've mentioned that thousands of times probably, and it's really good. Makes my makeup last forever. Of course, my foundation lasts a really long time by itself, but this makes the wear time even longer, and I love it. So then I've got some pore filling primers in here. We've got the e.l.f. Salicylic Acid Putty Primer. Used this baby right up. It's the green one. I love it. I actually love all of the putty primers except for the Voluminous one. That one's just weird and has sparkle in it. This is great. I just love the way it feels in my pores, and I've already repurchased it, use it every single day, so it's excellent. For a while, my favorite pore filling primer was the Hard Candy Smoothing Primer Balm. This was a dupe for the Tatcha one that everybody loves, except for that one clogs my pores and makes me break out, and it's got like essential oils out the wazoo in it. I think Hard Candy and Essence just got together and were like, let's discontinue the best products, because I can't find this anywhere now. Can't find it on Hard Candy's website, can't find it on Walmart's website. So yeah, why is everybody discontinuing the best products? This was excellent and I hate that it's gone now. All right, so the next empty I have is this L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer. I have used and loved this for like 6 years now, pretty much since it came out. I've tried other lash primers and they do not hold a candle to this. This is the best. It really maximizes your eyelashes. I wear it pretty much every single day unless I'm in a rush, but it is amazing. It does have a white tint to it, but I've never found that to be a problem under mascara. I know some people will find that to be kind of, difficult to work with, but I have never had that problem. So yeah, it's really good. Then I want to talk about this Merit mascara. This is whatever the name of it is, Lengthening mascara. Wow, that was really hard for me to remember. This is pretty good. I actually tried this. Merit sent this to me last year, almost a year ago now, and I did like a sponsored video. So I did order, like I got them to like send me this. You could pick like various different products. It was a part of their like program, and you could pick like 5, I think. So I picked this as one. I do really like this, but it is for minimalist girlies. I am not that. I don't know if you've noticed. But yeah, I like it. It's really, really pretty lengthening. And I think it's a beautiful formula, but for me, I want a little bit more volume. I do appreciate that Merit is clean, cruelty-free, and all of that. Oh my gosh. And yeah, so it's got a lot of things going for it. I have tried so many mascaras that this one I'm not like probably going to repurchase again because I have other ones I like better, but I do think it's a pretty formula. And I did want to shout out that it is clean, so if that is very important to you, definitely check it out. So I am pumped to talk about this mascara. It is the Rare Beauty mascara, Universal something mascara. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It is so good. First of all, I will say Rare Beauty has the most beautiful packaging, but because of the texture of this container, like this, it has no chance of staying clean. But this is my perfect mascara. I have found it. It's taken me years. I have loved a lot of mascaras, but this is the one that meets every standard I have. So it's got this, hopefully you can see it, this like very slight hourglass wand. If you can sort of see it, it's very, very slight. Natural bristle brush, which is my particular taste. Like I don't really like rubbery wands. I prefer the natural bristle. This has volume, length. You can build it up without it looking super clumpy. It's beautiful. It's like in between high-end price and drugstore price. And normally I'm a drugstore mascara person through and through because so many companies at the drugstore, they do mascara so well for such an inexpensive price, but none of them quite match up to this one in terms of everything. So it is not waterproof, which is good for me, but it's like, it must be some sort of water resistant, or however they formulated it is kind of resistant to liquids, water, because it doesn't really like, let's say I was crying. Let's really bum out the people right now. Let's say I'm crying. It takes a while for this to start streaming down my face. Okay. So it is really, really good. It's perfect. I have absolutely no complaints about it. And yeah, I'm already using another one. So then I want to talk about the eye primer I've really been into. This is the Sigma Eyeshadow Base Primer. This is in the shade Persuade. It's like a pinky color, but it is so easy to just go floop, 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 and like dot it on and just like smooth it out and neutralize your eye area. I have very veiny eyelids. I'm a very veiny person overall, and my eyelids are not spared from the veininess. So this is perfect to neutralize. You don't have to set this. I personally do, just because I like my base to be a little bit smoother. Some people like the tackiness. This does dry down, but it still has a little bit of tackiness. So I do like to go in with the other empty I have, which is the Maybelline New York Expertwear eyeshadow in linen. These two together are great. This individually is great. I love them. If you are somebody who needs some coverage on your eyelids before putting eyeshadow on, this is such an easy way to go. You can also get them on Amazon, which is really great because Amazon is an authorized seller for Sigma. So I have bought it there too, and you get it in like 2 days, of course. So love this. Didn't really mean to combine them when talking about them, but they seem to fit hand in hand, so I did. So next I got the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I'm not gonna open this because it actually crumbled on the very last use, so there's some powder still in here. This is amazing. I actually tried it in my Foundation 5 series last year and loved it, just like by itself, but it really shines as like to set your foundation. So I really love this. It's beautiful, so smoothing. Even when I have like a breakout, somehow it just smooths the area. Not perfectly because there is texture, but so pretty. Looks just so smooth on the skin. I absolutely love this. It's the best powder foundation / face powder on the market. So then I've got some eyebrow things. First, we've got the Covergirl Soft Blonde Micro Brow Pencil. I love this. I have loved this for years. Ever since it came out, pretty much, it is my go-to. It is so easy to use. Like, it's got the perfect amount of stiffness, not in a bad way, and like color payoff. So It's not super, super pigmented, like in terms of like when you start putting on it, it doesn't like just leave like stripes of color. It is perfect, very hair-like strokes. I love it, very inexpensive. And the other thing I want to talk about for the brows is the e.l.f. Wow Brow. This is in the shade Taupe. I love this. I'm actually just wearing this alone today, like the one that I'm using. This is the one that's empty, but the one I have open right now, I used it alone today, and it is just an easy one and done product. I love it. It's only $4. The only thing I would suggest, e.l.f., is that you broaden the shade range. Add a redhead color. Add some more colors. Maybe add a soft blonde color, even though the taupe does work really well for me. But anyway, I'm rambling. This is so good. So let's talk about this La Roche-Posay eye cream. This is the retinol eye cream. I use it at night. I've been using it for about 2.5 years now, and I do love it. One thing about retinols is that you can't really tell if they're working until you like use them for years and you notice like the anti-aging part of it. But I will say I don't have crow's feet. I do sometimes like just the remainder of what's on my finger, like the residue, I will kind of put it on my eyelid, very minimally though. And I love this. I have never found a night eye cream I love as much as this. I do not use it during the day because retinol is inactive, and I use something a little bit more hydrating during the day. So speaking of eye creams, I've got this Sephora Brightening eye cream. I really enjoy this. It kind of has the consistency of Elmer's glue, but not in a bad way. I just recently finished this. It takes me a while to go through stuff like this, and especially because I'm always on the hunt for like the perfect day eye cream, because I found my perfect night eye cream, but I haven't quite found my perfect day eye cream. I really love this. It is one of the closest ones I've got to perfection in terms of my eye cream journey. But I think because it's a little on the sticky side that it almost kind of bothers me in that way, but it's extremely hydrating. And I could see myself repurchasing this if I don't find one that I like better before then. So I do really like this, pretty decent price. The only thing I would say is if stickiness bothers you, it's not super sticky. I would like to say that. Just a little bit of stickiness. Very, very slight, but could still be bothersome. Then I've got some serums here. First, we've got the MaeLove, the Glow Maker Antioxidant Serum. Okay, so I have been recently complaining in my Empties videos that this keeps showing up tinged. Like, you know how this is ascorbic acid, vitamin C. It's also got like some other stuff in there and ferulic acid. But like true vitamin C has a very small window for how long it's effective. So the minute it starts to turn orange, it's starting to become less effective. And by the time that it's like full on orange, it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything bad, but it's really not doing anything like beneficial. And over the summer and through some of the fall, I was receiving this and it was already tinged yellow. And I was like, that's annoying. Well, I just got a new one about a week ago and it is not tinged. So I'm thinking it might be the heat. I live in Alabama, and yeah, if it's riding on a truck, going like it's being transported everywhere, I could see how that could be the case. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's just my suspicion. I do really love this though. I just wish they would change the packaging, because I think this, like, although it's like kind of tinted, it's got so much exposure to the air, which is part of the reason it turns colors, that I just don't think that I can get through a full bottle without it becoming tinged first. And I use it every single day in the morning. So that's my only complaint. I love it. Other than that though, it's so great, especially if you have sensitive skin and can't use very, very abrasive skincare ingredients. So this one's not quite a serum, but it's bottled like one. This is the Ordinary 100% organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil. I love this. I use this as like my last step at night. It's great, really seals everything in. And it's really good at helping pigmentation, like hyperpigmentation, scarring. So I really love this, very inexpensive and 100% worth it. So let's talk about these eye patches. These are the Derma E Vitamin C Under Eye Gel Patches. I just finished these up. These take forever to go through because I don't even know how many pairs are in here. 60 gel patches, so I guess 30 pairs. These are my favorite, and the main reason why is because they stay under my eyes. They're gel, but they actually stay. They don't slide all over my face. The vitamin C in here is not ascorbic acid, but I just love the way that these depuff my eyes. That's the main reason I love them so much. So I will be repurchasing these. These are so, so good. And if you haven't tried them, you definitely should. Oh, I missed a serum. I'm sorry. So the iUnik Black Snail Restore Serum I went through. This I had to use up on my body. I don't know what it is about snail serum or anything with snail in it, but anytime I try something with Snail something as an ingredient. It like irritates my skin, breaks me out. So I use this up like on my chest and that worked fine. I wouldn't repurchase it though because I don't think it did much on my chest, but it certainly didn't do really anything good for my face either. So I would pass on this because of like my certain problems, but I know a ton of people really love this stuff. So if you think you would like it and you want to be sensitive to it, you should give it a try. So let's talk about this Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum. This recently launched. It did nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. I really love the Grande one, and I just forgot the other one that I love from Amazon, but I'll put a picture of that one on the screen. This is reasonably priced, but it did nothing for me. I don't know if it's more conditioning, but it didn't like help my brows stay fuller like the other two do, and it didn't do anything for my eyelashes. So I would pass on this one because I just didn't think it did a darn thing. So my favorite makeup balm is the Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. I just love it. This is the original formula. I always get the jumbo size on Amazon, and it just does such a great job of getting everything off. So I have loved the Simple Micellar Cleansing Water for dehydrated skin. I'm pretty sure they discontinued that though, so I tried out the La Roche-Posay one, and I have been loving it. The only downside is it has a little bit of fragrance in it. It's actually quite a refreshing smell. Once again, this is a wash-off treatment. I always wash my face after this, and so it doesn't cause any problems or anything like that. I do think this is extremely effective in getting makeup off. There's been a couple of times I have been caught with my pants down and didn't have my cleansing balm and had to just use this, which I don't really like to do because I'm trying to avoid any excessive tugging, but it just got the makeup off so quickly, so easily with minimal tugging. So I really have been loving this, and I already ordered 2 more because I have been loving it and it's good for sensitive skin. So then I've got some of my favorite face washes. Let's not talk too long about these. This is my active one. It's got benzoyl peroxide. This is my like more calming one, soothing one. This is the Aveeno Calm and Restore, and this is the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. I love these. I have loved these for, gosh, probably over a year now, like consistently, exclusively been using them. Haven't tried anything else because why mess with a good formula? I use this one in the morning and these two together at night because I really like to make sure my skin is extra clean. It does not strip my skin when I do that, and I really, really like it. This is such a good active one because it's not overly active to where I feel like I'm stripping my skin of natural oils or causing excessive dryness, and this one is so good for just soothing. I use these during all seasons and love them in various different weather types. So then I've got some sunscreens. First, I've got this Hero Force Shield. I just used this one up probably right after my last Empties video. I do really, really love this one, but I have been really just in love with the Can Make one, especially because it's a little bit glowier, a little bit more moisturizing. At least it gives me that feel that it's a little bit more moisturizing. And because my skin is dry in the winter, I've been gravitating towards this one and absolutely, absolutely loving it. So yeah, but I do love both of these. This has like a green tinge, but it's not overly green or anything like that. They both apply perfectly under makeup and they don't cause any pilling, and they're both very, very decent prices. So lastly, I've got this Vanicream Daily Facial Moisturizing Lotion. I wanted to love this because it's got hyaluronic acid, it's got ceramides. It broke me out so bad, and I don't even know what is in here to cause that because it's like free of fragrance, masking fragrance, lanolin, parabens, formaldehyde, and other preservatives. So I don't know what exactly caused that. I used this up on my neck and chest because it was beautiful, but it just did not work on my face. Caused irritation and breakouts. So lastly, in the skincare category, we have got acne patches. We've got the Hero Mighty Patch Invisible, one of my favorites. So, so good. I talk about this constantly. Not fully invisible, but pretty invisible, and really actually does protect my skin. I think one thing about acne patches that is kind of a misconception is that you only use it on open ones. I have used this on a blind pimple coming up, and I'm telling you, the minute I saw it, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put an acne patch on it. I wake up the next day and it's gotten smaller, and the next day after that, it's like completely gone. Blind pimples with no head. So I don't know what magic is in these things, but it works great. So I love this one. Constantly repurchasing this. This is the Mighty Patch Surface. This is if you've got like breakouts like in a row on your chin or wherever on your face. I got this when I was having some pretty severe breakouts on my chin, like back to back to back. I actually still have a pimple, I'm sure you can see it. But It's honestly, I wasn't really expecting much because it's almost so big that I was like, I don't know how that could be very effective because I feel like it's just covering so much surface area. But I do actually think this is very effective. It doesn't work on blackheads or anything like that, so it's not like a nose patch. Like they have a nose patch. I think I've never tried that one. But it's not like it's going to pull out all your blackheads. Just, this is really, really good for the open ones that are just like so just painful. This is the best for that. A new acne patch that I have tried is the Mario Badescu drying patch. So I hate pretty much everything from Mario Badescu besides the drying lotion, and I only whip that baby out when I've got like a serious pimple that has been there for like weeks and will not go away. So painful. And my friend Melissa and I were shopping, and she was like, it was so cute. She brought me like why can't I say this? She brought me one of the sleeves, like that had the acne. She's like, you should try it. Well, I actually ended up buying it in Ulta because she was talking about it there, and they happened to have this one pack. And so I bought it, and I was like, you can have your sleeve back because I don't want to like rob you of your acne patches. This is way too long of a story. But she was like, these are the most invisible patches. And I was like, okay, because I've tried a lot of acne patches. These are the most invisible patches. They are so, so good. I actually mainly reserve these for the daytime so I can wear acne patches and then be the least noticeable. These have like a satin finish, whereas like the Hero ones are more of a shiny finish, and I think that's the key. They don't have any ridges, and they're a satin finish, so they kind of just blend into your like natural skin finish, or at least my natural skin finish. And I love them, very effective. This one and the Hero Invisible ones are my favorites right now, and I've subscribed and saved on Amazon for both of them. So let's talk hair care. The first thing I ran out of is the All Soft Mega Conditioner. I actually ran out of the other three I use in the last Empties video, the Extreme Conditioner and Shampoo, and the All Soft Mega Shampoo, and somehow I did not run out of this at the exact same time as those. But I ran out of this. I repurchased all four of them. I have a high maintenance hair routine. If you've never watched my videos where I talk about it, yeah, I have a very high maintenance hair routine. But I alternate, and this is so, so good. I've been using it for years. I'm telling you, it is one of the things that really just saved my hair. I do a balayage to the root, and my hair has never been healthier. And this is the first time in my life. Like, I've only used bleach on my hair for 2 years now, which feels insane. I can't believe I've been getting a balayage for 2 years. It just feels like it's flying by. But I absolutely love this. If you have drier or dryer prone hair, this is the stuff for you. For my deep conditioning mask, when I use the All Soft Mega Shampoo and Conditioner, I use the All Soft Heavy Cream treatment. This is my deep conditioning mask. I especially like to use this if I've styled my hair or my hair just has been feeling a little bit limp or dry. This just brings it back to life. I use it every other week, once a week. And then the other weeks I alternate in like a protein treatment. This is so, so good. This is just from the All Soft line, not the All Soft Mega, and it's the best like deep conditioner product that I've ever found. And then I ran out of another one of the Maria Nilla Invisidry shampoos. So I feel like we've all heard about the recalls with the dry shampoo, like, what is it, benzene, and it's like carcinogenic. And I've actually heard that that is mainly a problem with aerosol ones. Like, there are specific brands, and this brand was not on that list. But since that's coming out, I've just gotten a little bit more cautious with dry shampoo. So I switched over to a foam dry shampoo that I'm really, really loving. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. And so I'm discontinuing my use of this. This is the last one I used and the last one I will probably use. I think it's really, really great, but I'm just being a little bit more cautious, so I'm probably not gonna buy it anymore. Okay, so let's talk some body care real quick. First, I've got this Nivea Body Lotion Intense Healing. I don't even know if this is the same packaging as what they've got going now. This is very, very good, but I have found another body moisturizing product that I like better than this, and it's much more expensive, and it's from the brand like Posay or Osea, I don't know how to pronounce it. This just leaves like kind of like a shiny residue, and some people love that. I'm just not one of those people. I have loved this for years, but the older I've gotten, the more I'm like, oh, I don't want to feel it on my skin. So I'm not going to buy this anymore, but I have repurchased it. And if you're that person who's like, I love feeling moisturized from head to toe and I like feeling it, and there are some people, there are actually a lot of people like that. I feel like I'm actually in the minority on that. This is great, and it smells so, so good. So I've got some body washes here. I couldn't find, ew, there's a hair on this one. I know it's my hair, but like, I just feel like that's not good for demonstration. There's a Bailey hair on here too, but that's okay. Bailey's not as gross as I am. I couldn't find this one for a while because they've changed the packaging. Same formula, but they changed the packaging, so they were like switching in and out. So I tried this one, and this one has like fragrance in it. It smells like fake lavender, and this one actually kind of smells like real lavender, but it's fragrance free, so I just think it's just the combination of ingredients. I love both of these. My favorite is this one though, because I just gravitate towards the non-smell slash natural smell of this. And this one just smells a little bit kind of like a candle, but the formula of both of these, beautiful. I have drier skin on my legs and my arms, and this just stops it somehow. I don't know how it works, but it's so good. So if you haven't tried these, especially this one, definitely give them a try because they're perfect. So I've got some like mouth things here. First, I got these Gum Professional Clean Flosser Picks. I religiously floss my teeth. Like, how many times you're supposed to floss at least twice a day? That's what I do. But I hate traditional floss. Like, it grosses me out having to go up in my mouth and be like, you know, I hate that. So I got these instead. They work perfectly. They don't like fall apart. You know how some floss picks like fall apart and they fray? These don't. They're pretty much just floss, like the traditional floss, in this form, and I love these. So yeah, if you're like me and you get grossed out by traditional floss, give these a try. So then I ran out of my Crest 3D White Stain Eraser toothpaste. I love this. I have not very sensitive teeth, but this is the best whitening toothpaste in terms of whitening, and it doesn't cause any sensitivity. I don't have sensitive teeth generally. If I use whitening products, sometimes they become more sensitive, and this is one of those products that does not cause the sensitivity to increase, and I love it. So I ran out of another one of the Equate Anti-Cavity mouthwashes. I love this. This is the purple one. This is like, I think it's got like fluoride. Yeah, fluoride, and it's great. I feel, my mouth feels so clean when I use mouthwash. Like, I have like a multi-step mouth routine. I have a multi-step everything routine, but it doesn't stop at just my hair and my face. It also goes to pretty much everything else, and I love this. It just cleans my teeth so well, and I feel like I'm just getting in all the nooks and crannies. We're almost done. So I've got this Safely Universal Cleaner in Rise. I bought this because, I don't know, I was just trying to like, I was talking about in my Amazon fails video, I was trying to like clean out, like make some of my cleaning stuff cleaner, like my floor cleaner and stuff. Since gone back to Swiffer. This was gonna be like my universal cleaner for everything except for maybe wood. And oh my gosh, I used this on my like countertop in my bathroom, and it left streaks everywhere, and it's supposed to be for stuff like that. It does not work on like glass or anything else either, but it was so terrible on my countertops. It also kind of smells like tea, which I don't mind, but the fact that it like really doesn't work is what was the line. It drew the line for me. It just like crossed the line. It's just leave streaks everywhere, and it's extremely expensive to not work. So lastly, we've got candles to talk about. First, we've got this, I think this is the brand Frenchie, right? The Ashley Tisdale brand. What scent is this in? Awaken and Uplift. Oh, Citrus Amber. Oh my gosh, I love this. It is beautiful. Like, I'm definitely repurchasing it. It's just got like I could wear a perfume that smelled like this. It doesn't smell like I wouldn't smell like a candle if I wore a perfume that smells like this. I think they actually have a body mist. But this is just so fresh. Very slight amber, very slight citrus, just light and beautiful, and I love it. So I ran out of some Christmas candles. That's literally what we have left. And first we've got this Merry Cookie scented candle from Bath & Body Works. This does smell really good. Probably won't buy it again. Actually trying to weed out some of the Bath & Body Works I've got going on, because just of all the toxins and speculation. I know that they always, like, there's always a toxicity problem with so many things, but I don't know. I'm just feeling like cleaning up that area in my life. It is beautiful, but probably won't repurchase it. I'm probably just gonna stick with soy candles. My friend Melissa actually was making candles for a while, and I'm gonna have to talk to her about exactly what kind of wax she used, because a lot of these use paraffin wax, I believe, like Bath & Body Works, and it's not like on the purer side or cleaner side. So yeah, I'll talk to her and try to find candles according to what she says, because she knows all about that stuff. The next candle I have is the Perfect Christmas. It smells very good, minty, but also like pine. So like all my favorites in one, but not in a sickingly like gross way. So pretty, wouldn't repurchase it because of what I just talked about. Then the last thing I have is actually this candle I got in my fall vlog. This brand, it's made by different groups like that have disabilities. So I think this was made by kids with autism, and the candle smells divine. This is a pine scented candle, and it just smells like, I just get so cozy and like feel like it's Christmas all over again when I smell this. My only complaint with this is that if you burn it for more than like 20 minutes, it starts to crack, which is a little problematic. So the packaging isn't perfect. I would buy from this company again, but I would probably buy it in a different format because it's just cracked all over the place. So that is it for my empties video. I hope you guys liked it. I'm sorry if I talked too much, but hopefully you guys found this video helpful and you liked it. If you did like it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell down below. Also subscribe if you're not already. You can go check out my empties playlist. I've got several different empties videos in there, and we talk trash. Also check out my channel if you haven't already and see if you'd like to stick around. We do lifestyle, beauty, stuff like this, and I'm gonna be having some more vlogs coming in the next couple of months. I've been taking a break from vlogs since Vlogmas, so you guys weren't overloaded with vlogs, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys will choose to come back and see me. I would love to have you join my little family on the internet. But for now, that is it. I hope you guys have the best rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.